Hi, you have tuned in to the Raging Aggron channel, and I'm your host, Djingis. So this will be the third team in the Akala division in Sun Conference in the PWL, and today we're going to talk about the Oklahoma Thundurus. And here we have, his team is actually pretty scary. It has a lot of weaknesses though, but it's still a pretty good team overall. First off we have Kartana, and Kartana is a good Pokemon in my opinion. I really like it, but it hasn't the best special defense, so everything will kill it. I mean, I feel like an Ember will kill it. Stab Ember should kill Kartana if you don't have like AV or something like that, since it has so poor special defense. But still, I really like this pick for him. I feel like it will work well. It's a huge threat with base 181 attack, good defense and good speed as well, so I really like that. Next up we have Mold Breaker Mega Gyarados, of course, the beast, the defensive monster that is Mega Gyarados, with that extremely good attack. So 2 extremely good physical attackers, 3 extremely good offensive typings as well. I really like this pick. Could it be a bit faster, but I really like it nevertheless. Yeah, this is a good Pokemon to have on a team. I really like it. I don't really know what else to say because I've talked about most of the Pokemons already in the PSL. So it's more like breaking down the same Pokemon again on the different teams. It's the only difference here. Next up we have Zapdos. Zapdos is extremely good defensive Pokemon, especially with static. AV Zapdos survives a lot of things. Rocky Helmet Zapdos is also extremely good. Defog, it's pretty good on this thing. Thunder Wave is extremely good, and then it has a lot of usable offensive moves as well. So I can see it's a lot of different things. I really like Zapdos on this team because it gives him a lot of switch-ins to Earthquakes, got a lot of switch-ins to a number of different things. And that's really good since some of his Pokemon are kind of weak to Earthquake. But it has to be on for the lookout for Thunders, for electric types overall, because that can actually break his team, as you can see in there. And its offensive core can be break by electric type. Next up we have Conkeldurr. Guts AV is the most common set brought on this thing. It's so damn bulky that it's insane. It hits extremely hard, especially after Guts boost. Good coverage. Can survive most hits, even super effective Brave Birds, even if you need a lot of investments in defense and attack for that, in defense and HP for that. I really like this Pokemon. I feel like it can do pretty well on this team as well, so that would be really fun. Then we have Alolan Dugtrio. I don't like this pick, except for it gives him Stealth Rocks and a fast Pokemon. That's all. Because Sandforce can actually help him, thanks to Kartana, Dugtrio and Durant, but I don't feel like he will use Sandforce in Sandstorm. I mean, yeah, he might. Scarf is extremely good, but it lacks defenses once more, and to add Steel upon the ground type isn't the best in my opinion. It's not the best, but it hits hard, so it has that at least. Next up we have Durant. Fire weakness alert in this thing, but it hits so hard. And if you go Life Orb, Hone Claws, Hustle, that's just so extremely good for Durant. And it has the worst hidden ability in the game, all categories. It has Truant as its hidden ability. Never use that. Never use that. And I say that because I have Slacking on my team. Oops. Yeah, but never use Truant and Durant, ever. It's extremely bulky, fast, hard hitting. I really like Durant. Bug Steel typing is extremely good, especially since it's so fast. And it will destroy opposing teams pretty easily. Scarf Durant, one hit KOs most Fairy types, most Ice types, most Psychic and Dark types as well. So I mean, it's really good, and it even outspeeds them. I really like the round on this team. And then we have Scrafty. Scrafty is a good Pokemon with both Moxie and Intimidate. It learns Dragon Dance and have a lot of viability in that sense. Scarf doesn't make the most sense in the swing, but Dragon Dance Moxie is extremely scary, and so is Scarf to Intimidate, because it's so bulky, as you can see in the stats, and its attack stat is pretty good as well. So this is a good Pokemon to have. It will help him tremendously, I feel like. It's really good. I feel like that's all I have to say about Scrafty. Next up we have Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is bulky, but doesn't have the best stats. If I remember correctly, AV Wigglytuff is the best that you can bring on a Wigglytuff. And I just talk about AV so much, but that's because I love AV. It's a great item, and it should be used more often. But AV Wigglytuff is actually pretty scary, especially with Q-Charm. And Frisk is extremely good to have as well. And competitive is actually pretty good as well, in my opinion. If you can predict, say, a defog on opposing team, then you switch in Wigglytuff. Special attack times 2, special attack raised by 2 stages with 85 base power, and then you add Moonblast on that thing. Hyper Beam. I'm pretty sure it gets Hyper Beam. It should get Hyper Beam. It does get Hyper Beam. It gets Hyper Voice. Does it get Boom Burst? No, it doesn't. But I mean, it's so scary to face. And Normal Fairy isn't the best typing, but still, it's a really good Pokemon. It's very underrated in my opinion. Competitive can be really useful in this thing, and I can actually see this thing make pretty good use of this thing. Next up we have Magnezone. Magnezone is extremely good. I really like Magnezone on this team. I feel like I'm just repeating myself all over again. But Magnezone is a Pokemon with ground weakness, and the rest of his team doesn't really care about ground. It has good defensive stats, it has good special attack, it actually has enough attack to even be able to expanded. I really like this pick, I really do. And some of these Pokemon will actually work extremely well in Trick Room, and I feel like you learn Trick Room. You don't learn Trick Room. Okay, that was sad, because I wouldn't. I mean, this team and the Trick Room would have been extremely good. I really like Magnezone. It's really good, as I said, and yeah, I really like that. And then over to Milotic, Status Absorber, bulkiest water type behind. I mean, I feel like if I do top 3 bulky water types, Milotic would be either number 1. Either number 2 or number 3. Not number 1, number 2 and number 3. And then have Suicune and Tapu Fini number 1. And I mean, that's those that use Suicune, Tapu Fini, and Milotic are the top 2. Top 3 bulky water types. And they are really good. Milotic can do a lot of things that most water types can't do. To be a Toxic Absorber and still be defensive is extremely good. I'm just gonna check it Wigglytuff again, because not Earthquake does get Heal Bell. That's extremely good for Milotic as well, because then you can get rid of the Toxic if you need to and just make it absorbing something else. I've seen, I don't think you learn Trick, no he doesn't, but I've seen Flame Orb Milotic just to get the best possible status ailment on Milotic, and I really like that idea. I really do like that idea, because it can just, with Recover, it can just heal itself up to full without any problem, and it doesn't get hindered by it unless you run Physical Offensive Milotic, which I suppose you will never run. I really hope you don't. Milotic is, it's perfect. It's one of the best water types. Good coverage as well. Pharaoh, it's fast. Not fast, but it's kind of fast. Hits hard. Doesn't have the best move pool or the best stats otherwise. But I feel like you can make use of it. I feel like you can make use of it. I don't really have anything else to say. Might get defog. Yeah, it does get defog. So that might be one reason to draft it. but other than that I don't really know. Throw, another guts user, extremely powerful, extremely bulky once more. I really like this pick, and this will actually help him if he doesn't want to bring Thundurus so often. He can actually bring Throw. Wait, let's see here. This is the team with Thundurus, right? Yeah, it is good, because I'm trying to mix all the teams in my head. This is extremely good to have Throw and Thundurus on the same team, in my opinion, because we'll have a Guts user inevitably. It doesn't really matter who you choose, and you'll have Guts user. And to have 3 Status Absorber on the same team, and then have a Heal Beller, man, that's useful. So this is a really good team. I really like it. It's not the best team, but I like it. I do. I've seen better, but I really like this team. I feel like you can make it work pretty well. So that's all from me. My name is Djingis, and I will see you next time.